What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here, Mass Aquariums, and tonight I've been throwing a lot of crazy videos out lately, but we'll bring it back to normal and we'll do a species special. That's right, species special, if I can say it right. I know Nick Mach 007 is going to bust my chops on this one, but that's right. Species special. Species special. And tonight's species special is the Dwarf Lily. Now, I love this plant, and the reason why I love it is because it is a plant that can go in anyone's tank. Low light, high light, CO2, no CO2, dirt, no dirt. You can plant this plant literally anywhere, and it's going to grow. Latin name is Nymphaea Stellata, Dwarf Lily. One of my favorite plants. I have it in, well, 2 out of the 4 of my planted tanks, and I really love it. You can plant this, you can, look at this guy. Look at all the big leaves. Here, I don't know if you can see it, I just broke off a piece of the rhizome and planted it here, and look at all these little leaflets. I mean, this thing grows like crazy. So, I just did a water change tonight, and I just want to show you what I pull out of my tank every day when I come downstairs. Give me a sec here. All these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every single day I come downstairs to feed my fish, and my dwarf lilies shoot these crazy stems with pads on the top. Now you can let them grow. They will block out the light for your other plants, but they do look kind of cool. Big time, you know, I always like to do this. These big ones, tomorrow, they'll all be at the top, and I'll have to cut them all. Best thing about this plant, you can put it in any tank. No matter, I mean, this thing will survive just about anything you can do to your tank. It'll survive. It's a great plant. It comes in a rhizome, like a little walnut, if you will. And I have done this when you buy them, which I suggest you do from Planted Aquarium Central. It comes in like a little ball. It almost looks like a little ball of shit with stems coming out of it. And you can split that in half, take a razor blade and just cut it right in half. But you do not want to plant the whole rhizome in the substrate. Leave about half of it out, or maybe a third of it out, and it'll keep producing like crazy. You'll get all this stuff every single day that you have to cut out of your plant. Now, you can't just take this and snip it and put this somewhere in your substrate and have it grow. What you want to do is let this thing grow, let that rhizome, it will get a little bit bigger, and then it looks just like a walnut. It's about the size of a walnut, and you just want to slice that thing in half with a razor blade, and you can plant it in all your other tanks, and you'll get more dwarf lilies. I have this one here, I planted one here, and then, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this new one right here, look at this. All I did was take this guy, I ripped him out of the tank, I sliced that walnut in half, put him right here, and put the mother plant back in. She's still doing great, going like crazy. And now look at this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 leaves. It's going to start growing like crazy. This one produces these every single day. I got to come down and cut these out. You can let them grow if you want. Maybe you like that kind of effect, all of them growing up to the top with the lily pads on top. Looks pretty cool. But dwarf lily, I would say anyone getting into planted tanks, great beginner plant. Grab some, put them in your planted tank. It's going to thrive. You can probably do anything in the world and not kill this plant. Now, the tiger lotus is a similar plant that looks almost just like this, but it's all different, and that'll be another species special. But the dwarf lily plant, great beginner plant, put it in your planted tank. You will not be disappointed. I recommend you put it in a back, or, you know, it's not really a foreground plant, but if you put it in the back of the tank, way back in the corner, or even if you have a small tank, like even like a 10-gallon tank, if you put it right up front, it's just going to produce leaves like crazy over and over and over again, and you can trim them how you want to. You can really scape with this dwarf lily plant. So, this is Mike from Mass. Species special, dwarf lily plant, and I'm out.